Hey, what's up guys? Glad to have you back. Before we get started on this episode, I want to first get going on a little bit of an update on CFB revamped. I think it was on, so I am recording today on Sunday, but yesterday at noon, they dropped a V8, basically just the update for the Big Ten Part 1, which which is really cool. Those teams are Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Northwestern, Ohio State, and Wisconsin. I will show you the new uniforms for them, which is really cool. Here we have, we have here Michigan, which is really cool. I love the, I don't know if you guys noticed this on the last video, but on this video, we do have Jordan brand on the cleats, which is really cool. It's a really nice addition to the game. So these are their homes, and then their whites. Now you have Michigan with their whites, and then Michigan with their maize, which is really cool. One thing that I have noticed about them too is their helmet. I think it's more of a matte finish now rather than a, I can't remember. I feel like it was a glossy finish before. Maybe I might be wrong. But it looks really nice, matte. I really like Michigan's uniforms, at least the maize and the white, which are really cool to have. I think a few years back it was just the maize pants for away games, but having the white does kind of add a bit of an extra look and kind of looks a little bit cleaner. We also have Minnesota. Minnesota did get some new uniforms as well. Obviously here's the home. I really like these. One thing I also like about basically almost all the new additions and the uniforms, I really like the cleats. I think the cleats look really cool. Obviously they've been updated, so I like that. But here is Minnesota's home, Goldie helmet. Big fan of the gopher on one side, and then the M for Minnesota obviously on the other, which is really cool. You obviously have their away, which is really nice as well. I like the finish on the helmet. It's very nice and clean. And then they have their alternate one with their gold chrome. Another very good helmet. And then also I think it has the oar in the middle for PJ Flex, or row the boat mantra, which is really cool. And then obviously again, you could adjust the cleats however you want. Oh, white and black. Yep, they look so nice. But then you also do have, let's see, their alternate 2, which is just, it's just so clean. It's amazing. Alternate 3, another good one. Alternate 4, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of these are really cool, guys. Like obviously, just having updated uniforms is really dope, and yeah. And here are Ohio State's updated uniforms as well. Obviously here's the home, which is really nice and clean. No more of the black. I think it was the black. I think they were wearing like black sleeves if you were wearing Ohio State's just regular homes. And here's the whites, clean. One thing I did like about this was the all black. Oh, these are probably some of the best uniforms from Ohio State that I've seen in a while. Big fan of that. And then obviously they have also the Gray Wolves. These are tough. These are so nice. One thing I do like about these is just like the red cleats. The all red looks so nice. Looks so nice. It's just amazing. And then they have the white one as well. The socks are a nice addition. The sleeves, the helmet, just so nice. And they obviously have the playoff home, which is really cool. I don't know, you can't really tell, but the Nike swoosh on the pants is supposed to be like a chrome. Also the chrome on the Nike on the jersey as well. Wisconsin doesn't change much. Obviously they're just basic, just red and white, or cardinal white, my bad. But I like the uniforms as well. I mean, they're nice and clean. I like the addition of the little band that they have right there on the like above the knee. That's pretty cool. And then obviously you do have like their regular whites for away, and then their throwback that they wore this past year or a couple seasons ago. Yeah, but these are nice as well. And then that's about it. So they just added 3 for them. It's just an updated home and away, and then the throwback uniform as well. And then Illinois did get a major major update. They got their uniforms for this year, which are they look so much better than their past season. Like I think from the 2014 years, those were terrible. They were god awful. But these are so much better. They look so much cleaner. Yeah, this is definitely a nice uni. Looks great. Iowa was a huge one as well. I mean, they don't change much either. I mean, they're pretty basic for the most part. But we did get a nice little addition of their alternate one. And then also their, their 2019 gold, which was nice. 2017 blackout. Oh yeah, that's amazing. That's super nice. And then you have Northwestern. I'm pretty sure, I think my brother pointed this out, but he said that these uniforms were already in the game, and I think they were. I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure they were. But I do like that they kind of updated a little bit on the helmet, and they also added in the black helmet and the Gothic helmet. So that's pretty cool. The all white, obviously, and the graphite, and then back to the Gothic, which is really cool as well. So one thing they've also added is the addition to not just the Big Ten Part 1, but also they did add North Carolina's throwback uniforms, which are pretty clean. Yeah, these are tough. These are amazing. They look so good, and especially with the Jumpman now. That just looks so good. That's really well done. And then they also gave North Texas their uniforms as well, which are, here's the home, the throwback Joe Green ones. And then away, you already saw that one right there. And then 2019 home, which are nice. 2019 away, 2019 home alternate. Yep, really nice away alternate. Blackout, yeah. That looks so nice. The Hayden Fly. Oh, these are one of my favorites. I like the helmet a lot. I like the green in general. It looks really nice. But yeah. So that's that for you guys. All right, guys, so that was the update on the new additions to the game that came out on Saturday, which are really cool. Again, that was just Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Northwestern, Ohio State, and Wisconsin, and then the throwback for UNC, and all the updated uniforms for North Texas, which is really cool. And then I'm hoping for I'm really kind of looking forward to the Big Ten Part 2, primarily because I am from the Purdue area, so that would be really cool to see Purdue's uniforms get updated. Also, Indiana is really nice as well. Also, I want to see what they do with Michigan State. If they bring those lime green, dark green uniforms that we saw that were kind of ugly. But again, depending if you're a Michigan State fan, you might have liked them. I don't know. But they did not look all that well. But in the Big Ten Part 2, you will get Indiana, Maryland, Michigan State, Nebraska, Penn State, Purdue, and Rutgers, which will be really cool. And then after that, they'll just move on to the Pac-12. But for today's episode, guys, we are going to start a new dynasty, hence the struggle bus title for this video, because we are actually going to start at the very bottom of the coaching tree. So basically, we're going to be going to a school that, let's say, has a 1 or 2 star rating. So here is me as a head coach. Here we go, guys. We're looking head coachly. And here we go. Oh, alma mater. I did go to Western, so there we go. Go Broncos. I created a playbook, so I have the Guadalajara raid. So that is us. We are going to run an air raid in this. And we are running a 4-3. So we will make sure we stop the run. I would say we are more aggressive. Let's go aggressive. Who cares about sub frequency? So here we go, guys. As I said, we are gonna go either 1 or 2 star. Obviously, the selection isn't that great, but we want to go somewhere that we can. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go. Let's do it, guys. I think Coastal. We're gonna be the Chanticleers, if I said that right. Let's do it, guys. I am now the head coach of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. So we are now, obviously, this is preseason, so let's set up the recruiting board. Skip to recruiting. So in preseason, I just sped up through the whole process of the preseason, which is really just setting up your recruiting board, redshirting, schedules, depth chart. So just quick and easy. Unless you guys wanted to see it, then obviously just let me know, and then I guess we could kind of just walk through it if you want. But we do go after a lot of really top tier recruits. Why? Because we need to get those guys. So we need to go get those 5-star guys. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a struggle. Primarily because we can't recruit. We can't like scout them completely. Is what I noticed while doing this. So we can only do, I think, 20 or 25% for just the recruiting. But as you see here, now we are in the regular season, and as you can see, we do not get a lot of bonus. So essentially, if a recruit likes you enough, he'll give you a certain amount of bonus, and that could be used to recruit the said athlete. But what I realized is, being a small school and not being very well known, and I'm assuming there's still kind of some of the algorithm of the previous team, whichever was replaced with Coastal Carolina, and we do not get a lot of good recruits. But we did find this 4-star receiver, which was very interested in us. So we are going to go after him. Honestly, we're going to go after a lot of these 5-star guys. We're not going to get many of them. We're probably not going to get any of them. But we will try to get at least one. We also found out that we are ranked 108th in the entire NCAA, which is kind of disrespectful because I feel like we're way better than that. And we will prove that in week 1 in our game against Texas, because I feel like we could upset them, even if many people do not think we can. And another thing that I did check was our schedule, and it turns out we have a lot of 8 p.m. games, so prime time is our time. We are going to play at least, I think it was like 4 or 5 teams in prime time. And we also get to go to Auburn. I took out, I forget who I took out, but I replaced them with Auburn because we wanted to go play some of the better teams. And why not go to Auburn? So here we go, guys. How do we match up? Well, not that great. Overall, they are 90 and we are 84. Offense 91, 84, defense 90, 85. Defensively, we match up kind of close, so we'll give them a challenge. And these are their top players, and obviously Sam Ellinger is one of them. And for us, guys, I think we're okay. We will do pretty good. So here we go. I am the new head coach, first game of my career. We are gonna battle. We're gonna fight. We are gonna play. Every team. Tough. Does this guy have wheels? Let's see. We're gonna go with the little quick option. Oh, the squigglies. Oh. Oh wow, they are fast, guys. Immediately off the get-go. First play of the game. Yep, that's a dime. Yep. Isaiah Likely? Is that his name? Is that how you say that? Yep, a little under. Yeah, look at that, guys. Opening drive. Yeah, here we go. Oh, off. Okay. We need a ball. Oh, could this be it? Nope, that's not it. Right here, guys. Oh yeah, that's a first. That's what I'm talking about. I think we're get that perfect. Oh. I'm gonna go for a corner route. This will be it. This is nice. Nice and clean right here. Here we go. Oh, nope. Don't have it. Face mask. That was a face mask. I mean, did we not see that? I mean, we all saw that. Look at this. Face mask. Right in front of the head umpire or the back judge or whatever the heck his name is. Here we go. There. Bang. Oh, make one dude beat. Oh, why did I do that? That's a first. That's a first. We have wasted a lot of time on this this quarter, but that's fine. That's our game plan. Oh, Tutty, no! Oh, just sailed it. Sailed it over the top. That should have been a touchdown. Okay, what do we got? There we go. Bang. Ah, dropped it. Through his hands. Through his hands. I tried going to that corner out, but McFarland cannot create separation. That's what I've realized. And so I ended up taking the sack, which is fine because it still let us get some points, at least 3. And so then I decided to just sim all of defense because I didn't see it very important because I figured they were going to score, but it turns out they fumbled the ball and gave it back to me. So what I did is I went down the field and scored again. Oh, oh, and he's off to the races. Oh my goodness. Oh, Maribel, whatever your name is, touchdown, baby. That's a 58-yarder. We're up 10. Up 10 on Heisman, baby. So what I did try to do is a lot of option plays. They seem to work, but turns out that the more you do stuff, the more the defense kind of starts adjusting. And that's what they did, surprisingly. I mean, we tried staying balanced for the most part. I will say that. And then here, Denmark gets a nice little grab. That's a very good blocks down the field. Good. While we do run an air raid offense, I understand that we have to stay balanced and not just be one-dimensional. So we ran the ball a few times. So here, guys, we are up 17-7 with a minute 42 left. So my thought process was, let's get down the field and let's score one more time. This whole drive was really well executed. And then it was this corner route. It was wide open. We tried going to it earlier, but we missed it. Sailed the ball over his head. But this one is on the money. Isaiah Likely, tight end number 4, gets the snag, and that's a touchdown. We are up 24-7 at the half. But Texas got the ball back after half, went down the field and scored. So now it's 24-14. We get the ball next. And here I decided to just run the ball. Let's get down the field efficiently and not turn the ball over. And while the whole drive was working really well, I end up making a really bad mistake. Yep, I throw an interception. Turns out that Texas is a really good second half team. And then we end up getting the ball back and we go 3 and out. So we ended up going 3 and out, and Texas ends up going on to score. Now it's 28-24. So at this point, they have already scored. We punted. There's still a slight chance we could win this game. Throw a good ball to Denmark. Denmark runs out of bounds. Clock stops. We still have all 3 timeouts. So at this point, we're going to start running no huddle. And Denmark grabs a 32-yard touchdown. That is what gets us to the end zone. And then a 2-point conversion to make it a 3 points. I decided to play defense because maybe, just maybe, I could give us a chance. Turns out I was very, very wrong. I basically killed our defense. Yeah, I ruined whatever momentum that they might have had, or whatever, how good they could be without me. Anyways, they end up running the ball, getting the first, so it turns out to be first and goal, and then they take one last knee, and that is game. So guys, what did we learn in week 1? So we learned that we could at least compete with these upper tier teams. While we don't have a defense that can completely save us, if we stay on track and stay on schedule, we can win a lot of football games. So while it was a tough battle, we kind of choked it away at the very end. I mean, just look at that. I mean, we had 24 points in just the first half and only 8 in the second. So good job to Texas. They made some really good adjustments, and we just choked it away. I might have gone a little too conservative, and then obviously the interception in the late third definitely killed us. So guys, that is ball game. We obviously, if we look at the box score, 26 first downs for Texas, 17 for us, 177 rushing yards, 145 for us, 335 passing, and 266. And turnovers, they had 2, obviously the fumble and the interception, and the 1 from us, the 1 interception. Time of possession was pretty even. There wasn't a huge advantage for either team. And we did score 24 points in the first half, but only 8 in the second half. And I think that's the biggest difference, and also the turnover of the game. And Texas went on to score 28 straight points, and we scored 8 points just before the end of the game. So we definitely choked this game away. We could have had it, but yeah, pretty bad. But we did prove to ourselves that we could play against Texas. And, Texas does have Sam Ehlinger, which is a very good quarterback. And now we move on to week 2. So that is it for this week's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I was thinking of dropping an episode maybe later this week. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe I will. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.